A few years back, I was struggling with NoFap. I wanted to get to day 90 of this whole NoFap challenge, but I couldn't get past day 7 for the life of me. I was stuck in this continuous cycle of pleasuring myself and hating myself about it. This had to stop, and I'm proud to say that right now it's been over a year since I've last fapped, and I don't remember the exact time and date because I just forgot that fapping even exists. And I want the same future for you. That's why I made this video. What you see listed on screen are all the methods that I've personally used on my NoFap journey. Some of them helped me a lot, some of them didn't work. And I'm going to tell you my personal experience on how I combated fapping. Let's get into this. First up, we have quitting con, and this is going all the way up in S tier. If there was a tier above this, I would put this in it because this is very, very important. I think when I quit con, that contributed to around 80% of helping me on my NoFap journey. The reason I was able to do this is because I understood the root cause of the problem, and that is urges. The real reason you relapse on NoFap is because you can't control your urges. Wouldn't it help if I reduced your urges to a minimum bit? When you stop watching con, you don't get as many urges as you think you do. This literally ruins your healthy relationships in your own life. When you watch this shit, it almost conditions you to be a spectator and a watcher for the rest of your life. Let me just give you an analogy that helped me quit con. When you're watching con, you're watching two random adults going at it, and you're touching yourself to the deed they're doing on camera. It's disgusting, isn't it? Trust me, when you find this out and that your urges are something that you can control, and when you reduce those urges in itself and you cut this from the source, trust me, your NoFap journey is going to be like very, very easy, and it's going to be smooth sailing after you quit con. Next up, we have talking to more girls, and this is going all the way up in A tier. Trust me, when you quit con, automatically you're gonna start attracting girls, and the reason you don't talk to girls that well is because you don't have the confidence or the balls to go up to her and start talking to her like a human. Girls are a building block of your self-improvement journey. When you don't know how to talk or converse with girls, you're just gonna end up relapsing because you're lonely. And girls are a huge part of your self-improvement journey. They are a huge motivation for you to achieve your goals. You need to know the art of conversing with women, the art of talking to them, and you need to know the art of pursuing them and building genuine, good, healthy relationships with women and not just being scared of them like you're some weirdo. Trust me, this is gonna change your life. Next up, we have motivation. I'm gonna put this in the B tier. The reason I'm putting this in the B tier is because this video in itself is a motivational video. This video is going to help you get your shit together. When I told you that I had a problem with fapping and I was struggling with NoFap, you felt this as kind of relatable. And when you surround yourself with my channel by subscribing right now, what ends up happening is you tend to give in to this cause of me helping young men better themselves. And when you surround yourself with people like this, you're going to be motivated. When you scroll the comments on this video, you're going to see other people giving their opinions on whatever I've ranked. You're going to see other people giving their experience on things like I'm giving my experience on this YouTube video. When you surround yourself with motivational, NoFap or any self-improvement type of content in this niche, trust me, you're doing yourself a favor. You are the people who you see. If you see me talking about giving you advices and NoFap, meditation, quitting con and everything, you're going to do this eventually. Maybe you relapse today. Maybe you're going to relapse in 3 days. But in the long run, you are going to benefit a lot from subscribing to channels like mine. And that's going to help you stick to NoFap in the long run. And that's exactly what I'm hinting at. Next up, we have counting the days that you're on NoFap. I'm going to put this on the D tier because trust me, you do not want to autistically count the days you're on NoFap. Trust me when I say this, bro. If you're telling me right now I'm on day 5 and 8 hours and 30 minutes of my NoFap journey, I know for a fact that you're gonna relapse. I can give it to you in writing that you're not gonna last 90 days. Forget 90, you're not even gonna go past 7. If you're autistically making it a full-fledged job that, oh, today I shouldn't fap, that isn't gonna help you in the long run. Think about me right now. Do you think I get up every day and tell myself not to fap? No. I get up every day and I want to conquer the day. I want to do something productive. That's the golden point. The point of no return of NoFap, where you just forget that fapping and NoFap and con even exists. You just do your shit like a regular man and you just are committed to your goals and you just move on from your life. That's what I want you to be. I don't want you to artistically count the numbers and days and everything. Come on, bro. You're better than that. If it helps you, it might help you. But trust me, when I say this, I tried this a couple of times and every time I relapse. And when I stop giving a shit, I just stop relapsing. Next up, we have using blockers to stop yourself from watching adult content. These blockers and extensions or softwares are amazing. Trust me, I've used them, but put a mental blocker instead of a blocker on an app. Trust me when I say this, if you're the guy who's, persuaded by your urges, if you're the guy who used an app or a software or an extension to stop yourself from watching con, you also know how to disable that extension. So again, you're going to be left with the con anyway. You're going to end up relapsing anyway. So it isn't going to help you in the slightest. So exactly what I'm trying to tell you right now is put a mental blocker. Next up, we have meditation, and I'm going to put this in the B tier. The reason is many of us do not meditate. There's an app called Medito that you can set timings like 5 minutes, 3 minutes to meditate. You can use that app. The whole purpose of meditation is just closing your eyes, focusing on your breath, and trying to void your thoughts throughout the whole 3 minutes. You're always going to get some thought or the other. That's why I'm telling you, meditation is insanely helpful. It's not connection with your body, it's connection with your soul. And trust me, your soul is way more precious than your body. When you know how to control this, you understand that urges are just temporary. NoFap struggles are temporary. You understand that there are way more better shit to do in your life than to get obsessed about NoFap or obsessed about con or whatever. It literally helps you age your mental health faster. You will literally get mature faster. You get, the wisdom of an old man if you do this fast, because you're calm and you see everything falling in place. That is what meditation does. And trust me, it's a life changer. Next up, we have joining an online community with like-minded people who have similar interests or ideas or goals like you, and you just need to surround yourself with like-minded people. First link in the description is the link to my Discord server. There's a bunch of people there that I'm sure you're gonna find as your fellow mates. You can use them as your accountability partners. You can tag me in the chat. You can DM me about your problems and I'll help you out free of cost. And when you join my server, I'm gonna give you tasks in the grind section of my Discord. And that's gonna have some tasks that you need to do. For example, it could be take a cold shower. It could be go out on a run today. And no matter where you are, you can do it. Next up, we have being productive, and this is going all the way up in S tier, and for good reason. The reason you have to be productive and busy for most of your life is because if you aren't productive, then you are going to relapse. Let's say you're productive and you do all the things that are productive and self-improvement. You're meditating, you're going out on cold showers, you're practicing a sport. Let's say you don't even have the time to think and wonder about your life. You're not going to be depressed. You're not going to get horny. You're not going to feel disgusted by relapsing because you're never going to have the time to relapse ever again. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you have some spare time, go spend it with your family. Go talk to your mother. Go talk to your dad. If you have some more spare time, come to my Discord. Try to help out people and try to seek help yourself. If you have even more free time, go out on runs. Go do something that is going to help you in the long term. And when you do that, you're not going to have any energy left to pursue your fapping goals. And as a result of that, you're just going to forget that fapping exists, which is what at the point I am at right now, which is exactly the point I want you to be. And trust me, when I say this, this is life changing. When I made my life busy as a young man, everything started to fall in place. Next up, we have stopping doom scrolling. And this is really, really important. And that's why I'm going to put this in the S tier. People today are so free. They scroll on their phones every single day for hours. I want you to open your screen time on your phone right now. It's going to show you some hours. I want you to multiply that by 365 days. That's how many days per year you're spending on your phone. And when you're in the content creation business like I am, you understand that every single platform has its own algorithm. The main goal of Instagram is to make you stick on Instagram for an hour longer than you originally planned. And before you know it, some hours have passed away. Some hours of your precious time have passed away and you don't even know what to do about it. It's just gone. That's why you need to stop Instagram. Because the more you stay on Instagram and TikTok and everything, they show you more ads. Instagram gets paid. You don't get paid. So it's a lose-lose for you. You don't gain any information on Instagram. And instead, you're going to get, some explicit images on Instagram as well. Some images that are going to get some urges out in you. And you're going to end up relapsing anyway. Trust me, you need to stop doom scrolling right now. Next up, we have journaling. And I'm going to put this in the B tier. A tier, in fact. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you the real benefits of journaling. Take a sheet of paper, write down a list of goals that you wanna accomplish in one side, and on the other side, write a plan that will help you accomplish those goals. For example, you want to complete your goal of having 85% on any of your exams. Write that goal down, and every day when you study 2 hours, you're gonna tick that box. And every box that you tick, you're gonna get dopamine off of it. And that is excellent on your self-improvement journey. And tick boxes every time you do it so that you get dopamine off of doing the things that you used to hate to do, but right now you're on your self-improvement journey and you're doing it anyway, and you're feeling good doing something that everybody hates to do, and you're doing it. That's what's a win to me. Next up, we have going to the gym, and this is going to go up all the way up in S tier. And trust me when I say this, you need to start going to the gym. It could be going on a sprint, it could be going running, jogging, walking, it could be skipping, doing combat sports like martial arts or mixed martial arts or boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. It could be anything that you like, football, basketball, whatever. I want you to dedicate some time of your day to doing and perfecting your craft in a physical sport. What ends up happening is you're physically exhausted right now. Do you think you have the energy left at the end of the day to sit and fap? You don't. You go to the bed at 10 p.m, 11 p.m, exhausted, having a complete day where you literally grinded your ass off, working on your goals, working on your business, working on sculpting that Greek god physique of yours. And guess what's gonna happen? You're not gonna have time to fap. Instead, you're gonna be too tired to fap, so you're just gonna sleep. Next up, we have NoFap timeline, and I'm gonna put this in the A tier. NoFap timeline is one of the best ways. It's basically a list of all the benefits you're gonna get. You're gonna get increased testosterone, which is resetting your testosterone because you've been fapping every day for the last few years. And that's why when you reset your testosterone, once you've held it in for like 7 days, you're gonna reset your testosterone. Your judgment is gonna be better. You get lesser anxiety. You get better skin quality. You get lower acne, lower pimple rates. You get more eye contact from women. And there are so many more benefits of NoFap. And trust me when I say this, it is healthy for you. And that is why you need to do this right now. And when you understand all these benefits, all that is going to do for you, it's going to make it easier for you to not quit NoFap. And when you understand NoFap, it's going to help you stay in track with your goals, and it's going to help you be more disciplined than ever and more committed to this whole journey of NoFap. Next up, we have cold showers, and I'm going to put this in the A tier. It helps build the right discipline and the right mindset for you to start your day off in a good masculine note. The reason why I say this is because when you do something that sucks the first day in the morning and you come out of the cold shower, all the other tasks are going to look way easier. Join the Discord server, it's completely free. I'll see you on the next one.